All right, welcome to Hollywood. It's deserted right now. It's not a very exciting town to be in, but you know it doesn't matter. That robot dude, the Amic producer, director, whatever he is, he needs to get to his parking spot.
A bit of a jerk.
He could just walk there. It's like, you know,
it would take
maybe a 2-minute walk.
It would take a much shorter amount of time for him to just walk to his trailer than to be escorted. And don't you think that the Overwatch division would have better things to do than to just escort this guy to his trailer?
See, that's why I feel like there must be some sort of secret mission we don't know about. We see the meta, obviously, with some pretty sick plays on King's Row, but we're on Hollywood, so I don't know. Enjoy your highlight.
Maybe he's producing the
Hoon's pretty good on Zarya, man. That's the lesson I got out of that.
Yeah, pretty much. But maybe he's producing the Overwatch animated film that everyone just keeps begging Blizzard for.
Maybe.
Would love to see that happen sometime.
Well, then we got to get into that parking spot no matter how many people die in the process. Then it's all worth it if we get that Overwatch show.
Blood, sweat, and tears
made
this movie.
That's right. So, Meta Athena on the defense, starting things off. BK Stars will be on the offense, and I don't think we're going to see Burner on that Pharah. He's generally more of a tank player, but Pharah's pretty popular in the meta, and I've seen crazier things.
Looks like they are going to go ahead and start with this one.
Really?
So they're just going to be running a single tank with Alarm on the Winston. So really going to be looking for a heavy dive composition with Bernard just firing down from above. You can see already knocking them off that high ground. Knocks off two. Going to be really good stuff. Make some prime targets for Bunny to go dashing into the pack line. But Saya player turns around because hits him right in the face with the shotgun blast, and that's going to put a pretty big stop to BK Stars' push.
Yeah, I mean, they went for the triple DPS. Okay, yeah, we're going to see him swap it up now. So the idea there was that you free up the Pharah for a lot of free firing, right? You have the Winston, you have the Tracer occupying the enemy team, and Pharah just kind of goes to town and gets the kills. But it didn't work out. Meta Athena was ready for it. They handled it very well. Bunny went down fast, and BK Stars immediately swapping to a bit more of a normal Hollywood Assault composition.
Yep, and now our tanks for the side of BK.
Oh, nice grab.
Multiplied like Bunnies. It's going to be 3 of them coming through. Hook from Saya, not going to get too much of anything.
Bunny on the Road Dogg now. Carpe on the Reaper. They're going to jump down to the low ground. The brawl begins. Carpe coming down, looking for that kill. Finds it on Saya player. Has to back away. Ooh, that's very low. He's got a Wraith form out of there, man. Meanwhile, Hoon able to hold strong. Proof did get the kill on the Saya player, so BK Stars drawing a little bit of blood, but not able to really assault Point A in any sort of meaningful way yet.
Yeah, it's not enough for them to really break meta and push forward to get, not even a single tick.
This is great for the meta. I mean, right now they're getting really close to having a lot of ultimates available, and during this fight, they should have some abilities to use there.
Yeah, I mean, same could be said for meta, but already it's going to be the Graviton Surge thrown down, just siphoning them in. Hoon comes up with a double kill.
Well, that's the strength of Hoon Zarya that we were talking about as he cleans up this fight right now. Just a great Graviton Surge. Meta Athena maybe not, or BK Stars rather, not, expecting that right then. And now they've got 5 other ults to work with, so Meta Athena is still in a great spot here.
I love the constant just right-clicking to really accelerate himself so he can move forward faster, try to get that chase in onto Twinkle. Wasn't able to come up with a kill, but still just really good. These little micro plays coming out from Hoon really shows a mastery over this hero.
Oh, man.
He dashes forward, can't get the kill onto Carpe quite yet, burns them out really low. But all the same, BK, they just have to run for the hills.
Carpe had like literally 1 hit point at the end of that. He was so lucky. It didn't look like a very successful Earth Shatter at the beginning, but what I'm loving from Meta Athena right now is just sort of the efficiency of the ult usage here. They did use 3 there, but they still do have the Sound Barrier and the Self-Destruct left. Hoon's getting pretty close to another Graviton Surge, so they're being efficient about their usage. Let's see what BK Stars can do here. Sound Barrier used for both sides here. Libero hops that Self-Destruct, able to find one with it, and Hoon going crazy, not wanting to use that Graviton Surge, but I don't think he's going to need to.
Yeah, he doesn't have to, and that's the whole thing is that meta, they know they're able to restrain themselves from just popping out all of these ultimates. BK Stars, they still will have a couple to answer with, as they do have the Nano Boost, the Earth Shatter, and that Self-Destruct, and nearly a whole hog from Bunny.
Yeah.
But that's not a whole lot that's able to really break the point unless they can line up a gorgeous Earth Shatter. But so far, Alpha, he's there on this Reinhardt. He's got his shield up. He's going to be looking to block these. But that's Graviton Surge coming down from Hoon.
All right, Nano Boost used, but no, man, great Biotic Grenade. No healing coming through at all. And there's the Self-Destruct, but it gains BK Stars nothing. And now with just about 30 seconds left, they need to make this next push work, no matter what. This next push has to happen, or Meta Athena gets a full hold.
Yeah, I mean, 25 seconds left. BK used a bit there. They still have Earth Shatter, they still have a whole hog, but they have no defensive ultimates really to utilize. And Meta still sitting with that.
Okay. Oh, wow. Got around the wall just in case, I guess, that hook not coming through. But he has a whole hog. Nuss has that nano boost. Let's see what he uses it on. There we go. Coming in with the whole hog, just trying to push people back. Absorbed a lot with the defense matrix. Hoon gets the nano boost, as we see him given very often. And BK Stars, no chance there. They can't even go overtime. And a full hold for Meta Athena and Hollywood. Good start.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, and you see only having that nano boost out from Nuss, it doesn't even matter for the meta. That's all that they need to rely on, because Hoon is such a prime target to pick that up on this Zarya, really showing such an absolute mastery of the hero. And BK Stars, they look a bit lost. They didn't even get a single tick on the capture for point A there on Hollywood, and now they also have the full hold just to force a tiebreaker to go to a best of one on Oasis. It's not looking good for BK, and Meta, honestly, potentially getting ready to go up 2-0. This could just be a 3-0 shutout for them in this series.
You know, right now, you know, again, if you talk to teams about, you know, the practice that there's been going on in Korea right now, BK Stars is kind of known for going on tilt a little bit, and it's also a team that doesn't really have a primary shot caller, apparently. Everyone kind of shares in those duties, and so the focus tends to fall apart, it seems like, on BK Stars. And yeah, that's the word on the street anyway right now, and I feel like we saw that a little bit in the last one where, you know, I liked the hero changes they made after that initial sort of creative dive. Triple DPS thing didn't work, but after that, they just didn't really seem to be on the same page. And they kept trying to go through the left side stairs too, where I think maybe if you're gonna run that Reaper, you go for the frontal assault, you protect him as he fires up into the cafe or the second floor, and you make them come to you. But the BK Stars just, for whatever reason, not able to make that work, and Meta Athena in a great place to go, or a great situation to go up 2-0 in this best of 5.
Yeah, and I don't think they ever even tried to send somebody to wrap around the backhand side, maybe, you know, catch like Nuss you know, off guard, but they never really attempted anything like that, just constantly went for the stairs, and they just couldn't gain the high ground. They just kept getting snuffed out every single time. But now Meta be pushing forward. Looks like Libero might be giving us a bit of a treat with this Hanzo on the first push. Yeah,
Hanzo's still a valid choice here if you're going to be running him offense on some of these hybrid maps. You see it a lot on, like, Eichenwald is another popular one for this. Dodging around the outside where BK Stars set up on Cafe. Here's where you want to take that left side stairway, where you don't have to break the second floor in this area. You can take it yourself, jump down, that's what they're going to do. And there's a kill on alarm already.
Yeah, but they did lose Alpha, so it's a bit of an exchange of the Reinhardt. Saya will go down as Bunny kills his counterpart. Roadhog, big hook into Libero, but actually not going to go down. Gets blocked, I believe, by the shield from Hoon.
Wow.
So will be staying alive for the time being. And I mean, look at this, a near wipe over onto BK Stars. Proof still sitting here, gets the sleep dart in onto Libero, but is it enough? No, he's going to get taken out by Nuss, and the cap is already coming through. The second tick about to happen, and BK look like they might just be losing this one here.
Well, you put a couple extra Z's in Hanzo's name for the nap he took right there, but overall, Libero has been just wrecking people on this pick, man. Needs a bit more healing? I guess not. They're just going to take it. That's the cap right there, and BK Stars down 0-2, and Meta Athena making a big impact in their first match here in Apex Season 2.